Hello everyone, thank you for listening and watching. My name is Nefertiti and you can find my information in the description box below. This is a channeled message for the Divine Masculine Collective. I did channel a message a couple of days ago for the Divine Feminine, but this message came through as well. So let's get into it. From the Angels and Answers deck, we have Trust, and at the bottom of the deck, look for a sign. From the Triggers and Towers deck, we have Overthinking and Daddy Issues. From Self-Love and Empowerment, we have I Am Grounded, Safe, and Secure, and What They Think of Me is None of My Business. The crystal is Bloodstone, the spirit animal is Tarantula, and the angel number is 617. So authenticity and healing has been a huge theme for the Divine Masculine Collective, really over the past maybe 2 or 3 years, I feel, as a lot of the masculine energies have been going through dark nights of the soul. We can see this with the masculines that are in the public eye, and as well as the ones that are in our personal lives. Some people, and I'm going to say people because we know that divine masculine and divine feminine are energies, so place this where it's appropriate. But the masculine collective definitely has been going through some energetic shifts, dark nights of the soul. There's definitely an integration taking place, but ultimately it's positive. Spirit tells me that because of the nature of masculine energy being stubborn sometimes, being very resistant, a lot of these shifts and changes are being, I hate to use the word force, but they're being thrusted upon the divine masculine because they need to awaken, right? For the masculines that I'm speaking to that are still living very much in a 3D reality, living in fear and limitation and having these outdated ways of thinking and being, especially when it relates to the divine feminine collective, right? Control issues, narcissism is a big deal with the divine masculine collective. There are female narcissists as well, but the vast majority of narcissistic energy is in the divine masculine collective. If you are a masculine and you're dealing with obstacles, challenges, delays that seem to not make any sense, this is coming from spirit. Spirit is blocking you if you are living a karmic life and you know that your path is one of spirituality. You know that your path is one of being a light worker. If you know you're a starseed, Spirit is blocking a lot of what it is that you want to manifest, what it is that you want to do, especially if your motives are selfish. And especially if this has to do with connecting to your divine feminine, because there has to be alignment. There has to be alignment. And as I've mentioned in the last video, it's natural for the divine feminine to evolve faster than the divine masculine. But what happens sometimes is because of them evolving faster, the masculine energy will often try to pull the feminine energy down. Now, this could be vice versa. Again, take this message as it resonates. But what's happening is Spirit is calling time on this for people, especially that have callings on their life. And if it is a situation where there are two people that need to come together to do something, I think that Spirit is especially dealing with these folks because we have a lot of work to do. Circumstances are being presented in your life that are forcing you to trust Spirit. With Tarantula Spirit here, it confirms the Angel Answers cards of trusting and being patient as you wait on the signs and synchronicities from the universe. So a lot of divine masculines, maybe you are, or masculine energies, right? You could start seeing more synchronicities, more signs from the universe as to the route that you need to take. But again, it's up to you to take the action steps. It's up to you to trust your intuition and to follow it. Part of the reason spirit strips you down to nothing on certain parts of your spiritual awakening, if that is necessary, it's because you need to know that you have to rely on spirit to know what your next move is, right? That is the whole purpose of that. Being grounded and learning to rely on all of your senses is one of the lessons of Tarantula Spirit. Not just relying on your mental energy, okay? Masculines tend to do that. They get caught in their mind. They tend to overthink. Tarantula also speaks to hidden enemies and deception. This could be deception within yourself as well. But perhaps there are some masculines that are beginning to awaken, beginning to realize who they really are, and there are people in their lives that are not happy about that. They're not happy about your spiritual growth. They're not happy about perhaps having to be left behind. But what they think of you is none of your business. Most people don't like spiders or tarantulas. I know I don't like fucking spiders, right? But do you think they give a fuck? Do you think a tarantula cares if you like it or not? So that's the attitude that you need to have. Yeah, I'm big, I'm hairy, I'm scary. I don't care if you like me. I'm going to crawl and just creep you out. I don't know where that came from. But anyways, bloodstone is here too as a beneficial stone for grounding masculine energy, helping to keep it in balance. What bloodstone does is helps you to know when to be aggressive and when to retreat and let go. It's a great stone for clarity, especially when it comes to trying to understand messages coming in from spirit, when you're trying to interpret the signs and synchronicities. Bloodstone will also help you to make the best decisions for you, to make a decision if you are dealing with overthinking. Bloodstone will also boost your determination to heal toxic masculine patterns, which lead to toxic addictions as well. I feel like the masculine energy is what is prone to addiction in all of us. That's just my spiritual opinion. I feel like it's the masculine energy because it involves action to fuel that addiction. Okay, so take that if it resonates. But bloodstone is also great for helping with any mothering issues too that masculines deal with. And these could be issues of abandonment, abuse, neglect, or even separation. And then the perpetual cycle of negative overthinking that goes along with these things that then creates the negative belief patterns, right? The resentment and the negative energy that you could have towards the feminine because of mothering issues. For some of you, your daddy issues could be connected to abuse of some sort. And I'm so sorry about that if that's your story. And I'm feeling like a lot of you might have some healing to do around this. Perhaps it was your mother's neglect that allowed this abuse to happen. So take some time to heal yourself. A lot of your traumas and your issues from childhood are actually triggers to your awakening. So it would be helpful to take time out to explore these issues, to be brave enough, to be bold enough to do that. Angel number 617 is an alignment number. It's about the process of allowing you to connect to your life purpose. Most of the time, like I mentioned, our purpose is discovered within our traumas. I wish this wasn't true, but it is. 617 is also confirmation of the angel cards, trusting and paying attention to the synchronicities and the signs. 617 is also a message of psychic development, studying, meditating, and praying. These are all spiritual practices that will help you to awaken and understand what's going on in your energy. Emotional healing and emotional release are also spiritual practices. So be sure that you're taking time to pray, to cry, to journal. It's okay to cry, masculine. Nobody has to see you do it. But it's a part of your spiritual awakening, a part of that process of shedding those aspects of yourself that no longer serve you, that are holding you back, that you're suppressing, that are blocking your manifestation. One of the messages I'm getting from Spirit is that things are going to get more bizarre for the divine masculine. Your synchronicities, your spiritual journey is going to get interesting. So be open to everything, but attached to nothing. All right. So I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to speaking to you again really soon. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.